and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about I made negative money today. Doordash driver says she got a ticket while delivering food. One of the most frustrating parts of any food delivery app is not even what the customer does. It's when you know you screwed up and it costs you. That's just an annoying day for all parties involved. And in this case, she got a ticket. So with that said, I want to go over everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is for Doordash UberEats Grubhub, their drivers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A woman decided to start working for Doordash to make extra money. Says that on her first trip out, she was issued a parking ticket. On her first trip out, man, tell me you got a rough start without telling me you got a rough start, man. Like, seriously, the first day? Ouch. I've gotten parking tickets before during deliveries, and I made it a point to never go in those areas again, but I was very well experienced at that time. My goodness. In a TikTok posted on Sunday, my son Val's and Maysunmilk says she got a ticket while delivering Doordash orders. I'm going to leave our TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject.
This is what I get for trying to grind and trying to have a little side hustle. Got off my full-time job, like, let me make a little extra money, and I made negative money today.
And it's the worst because you are working a full-time job and then you decide, you know what, let me be ambitious and start a side hustle that is going to make me more money so that way I could probably pay my bills with a lot more breathing room. And in this case, you literally got negged so hard. On Tuesday, Val's video had over 4 million views. The things you do for content, huh? I'll tell you what, you probably made some money back with that. Doordash does not reimburse drivers for any ticket fees they incur while delivering for the app. According to its website, the company holds its drivers to an independent contractor agreement, which instructs drivers to determine how to deliver using the platform, which includes where to park, to pick up and deliver, and the route you will take. 99% of the time, Google Maps is going to do well for the route you're going to take. And as far as where to park to pick up and avoiding parking tickets, some restaurants you genuinely just can't work with because there's literally no parking, and if you do park somewhere, you better pray that you're not getting a ticket. But yeah, that's what it means to be an independent contractor. The expenses are on you. And you understood that. You just got a real slap in the face with that. Val says she is considering trying to make money on TikTok Live, akin to NPC streamers like Pinky Doll Real, by repeating phrases like ice cream so good when she is sent tokens by people watching her live streams. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I've really considered starting a gaming side hustle like that. Like, I don't have the equipment for that right now, but hey, if it's another way to make money, why not, right? I may just be too money hungry, but that's a different conversation. As the Daily Dot's Guyva Baker, Whitelaw previously reported NPC streamers exhibit a surreal combination of sexiness and smooth video game character body language with the appeal of serene, pre-programmed avatar with no real autonomy when going live on TikTok and other applications. You basically become a vending machine. You don't even have a vending machine, you become the vending machine through TikTok Live. Like, come on. And Val's wasn't joking about making money via TikTok Live in the style of an NPC streamer. In a recent stream, Val's repeated phrases based on which emojis she's received from viewers. That is too funny. Viewers had seen her original video about getting a ticket while delivering food, posted screen recordings from her live. Thank you for the glizzy, Val's is heard saying in her live before making a slurping noise. Thank you for sending a first gift. Thank you for liking and sharing, guys. Like, way to add insult to injury. Like, you just got a ticket for parking in the wrong place, and then you were genuinely considering becoming an NPC streamer because of that. Now they're basically taking advantage of that. My goodness. I mean, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy, but dang. In an email to the Daily Dot, Val says she made more than enough money streaming to cover the cost of her parking ticket. At her peak, she had approximately 25,000 people watching her live stream. The things you do for content, huh? Concerning the ticket itself, she said that she put on my hazards, double parked, ran inside the restaurant to get the food, but when she returned after a few minutes, she had already received a ticket. Yeah, there's this one place right over here. You could leave your car for 2 seconds, and the guy is basically behind your car with the tablet and the pictures and everything, giving you a ticket before you even have the option to even tell them that you have the order. Like, that guy is ruthless. That's why I can't go there. And I can't even be mad at him because he's doing his job. He's doing his job well. Like, I know you're doing the right thing. I know you're doing your job, and it's not really something you could just overlook. But god dang, man. It was completely my fault, I know, but still upsetting, Faust told the Daily Dot. It completely wiped out the little bit of money I had made door dashing that day. I actually lost money. Those tickets can do that to you, especially if you only do it part-time and you only do like a couple at the end of the night. Val said that she has delivered for DoorDash before, but had decided it wasn't worth the money after having to pay for her own gas and being taxed on her earnings. This is why DoorDash has such a high turnover rate. Number one, they don't know how the tax system works for 1099 independent contractors, and some people aren't willing to put in the expenses and do what it takes to be a DoorDash driver, or really any gig worker. Gig work is not for everybody. One thing I am hesitant to do is like to act as if anybody can make $1,000 or $500 or however much money you want to make, because in reality, you may not have the drive and ambition to actually do that. I decided to give it a try again to see if it was worth it, but decided once again it wasn't, Fowles told the Daily Dot. Maybe if you're doing it full time, but not as a side hustle in my opinion. And yet the majority of gig workers are only doing it as a side hustle and have full-time jobs. That's very interesting. She will, however, continue streaming on TikTok for money. And with the creator program that just popped up on TikTok, it actually may be worth it for them. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. And then if you pay me, there you go. Look, DoorDash is a great opportunity, but the reality is it's not for everyone. Not everybody has the self-starting motivation to do so. Not everybody has the desire to be a gig worker or even to do things on their own anymore. Being your own boss is not for everybody because not everybody has the drive. It seems like such a simple thing for people who have that ambition, to people who are putting in the day-to-day work. Is like, how do you not? Yeah, I get it. She is a entrepreneur on her own side. She's a TikTok live streamer. But this gig is not for everybody, and it's not good for every market, and I feel like it's irresponsible to say as if it is. And I'm sorry that she got a parking ticket, and honestly, I know a lot of people can go, oh, poor baby, but at the same time, that's a harsh first impression, or just an overall impression of DoorDash, because even if you do grow in the platform at all, and that's the first feeling you have, that feeling's gonna drag throughout your entire experience. Now, she could have always used UberEats and Grubhub to make sure her orders were more consistent. She was making good money, but some people aren't doing that either. But this is yet another reason why DoorDash and all of these gig apps are an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal. It's not the goal. It's not something you really should make a career out of. Can you make a career out of it? I mean, I guess, but with how these accounts are so fragile, with how it ends up putting so much wear and tear on your personal vehicle, and while I can make arguments on both sides on why that's not as big a deal as you may think, and how the tax system is actually good for write-offs and all that, the fact of the matter is, you may not be able to work forever. Like, maybe one day, all you could do is these live streams because there's a physical challenge for you. You don't know what's ahead. If she's gonna be happy being an NPC streamer for the time being, then okay, I hope that she can maintain that long term. At the end of the day, it is really your decision on what you want to do in terms of making money. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!